Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Very good afternoon. Just like adding some detail. Okay, let's wait for a couple of minutes so others can join and start off. Just working on only one leg. Like there's no point, right? Like creating two different legs. Done. Move brush. Okay, finish it. Hmm, okay, nobody have joined yet. So maybe they won't join. Hide this one. See Joe is joining.
Good afternoon, sir.
Very good afternoon. Okay, so yesterday we left here. So we added all this detail in all layers, each and every layer. So you can see I have a little ellipse also. The same process you have to add. So you can see the detail. This is where I use this alpha 1. If I make it 1, you can see it's pretty strong, very strong. It looks like a um, like not human skin. It doesn't look like human skin. It looks very like rough and very strong. So that's why what I did is in layer I reduce intensity, like full same like Photoshop. You have like 0 to 100. So here you have 0 to 1. So 1 is because basically 100%, 0 is 0%, and 0.5 is 50%. So I just made it 50% color. So it kind of nice and clean. Yes, if I want, I can definitely move this slightly up. I can make it like 1% or maybe 7.76%. I can do that 0.7. So it will be like little 30% less. So this is slightly strong. So with that, you can control the intensity. It's exactly like Photoshop, your layers. So each and every layer have different information. So now I have created this thing. So now I want to enhance few things here and there. Enhance as in like because there's no limit. I see my polygon, this 1.1 million, it reached its limit. You can see now, I can, if I zoom in, I can see the pixels. All each and every polygons are visible. That means I cannot add more details here. Yes, I can refine it slightly here, but I cannot add more details. Or if I want really fine line or something, I cannot add it. It will create problem. It will become little pixelated. So my idea is I'll bake everything, bake all. So now it's become part of this geometry. There is no like what do you call it? There is no layers anymore. I deleted everything. So now I want to increase the polygon because in whichever state you have applied layer, you cannot increase the poly count, reduce the poly count, cannot do anything. So I want to increase my poly count. So I control D, subdivide. So you can see it makes all the polygons pretty smooth and clean everywhere. Now, if I want, I can modify a few things and add more detail here if I need that. So here I can see all these cavities, details, and everything is visible. So what I'm thinking, to make them slightly bit strong, slightly strong. So what I'll do is I'll go to masking. Where is masking? And there's something called mask by cavity. So it basically read all the holes, pores, and all those things. The mask by cavity. So all the cavity is selected, and it have like decent amount of polygon now. So it will can have very nice fine selection. So I can see everything. And now what I'll do, I'll go to layer, create one more empty layer, and deformation, and I'll come here and inflate. I can see here. So I want to inflate it like 0.5, I guess doesn't work. Works. 0.5 works. Inflate makes, it gives you very sharp, if you see, it make all these things very sharp and very pixelated. So I don't want it. Undo, undo. Let's try inflate balloon 0.5. It's working. Inflate balloon is slightly expensive on CPU. So it takes little time. Inflate balloon is basically like a balloon. It increase the volume and it keeps the smoothness intact. So you can see all the skin information become really prominent and strong, but it is still, it's way too much, right? So what I'll do is go to layer, switch off my recording, and this layer, maybe I can apply 0.5. You can see switch off, switch on. 0.5 I can switch off. I can do this. Or one more thing I can do here is, this one looks kind of fine only, and this one looks little too strong. So
Sir, after baking, won't it come down?
come down where?
Like the strength
Detail,
of...
yes, yes. After baking, you will lose 10-15% of the detail. That's the basic standard, like whatever detail you add, because pixel, like your texture resolution also comes into a play, right? So texture resolution, like suppose 4K, so 4K resolution, it have like limited number of pixels, so it will reduce, so you cannot bake each and every pixel here, right? It's like 4 point something million, so those information cannot transfer to your 4K map. So if you want to like exactly same, you have to bake a 16K map. So that is in game, it's like illogical. In game, we don't use it. We use max to max 4K. So 4K, we need to keep it little stronger, little sharper, so that if there's a loss, it will be managed. Like I can manage it very easily. That's why I'm making it slightly stronger. Like this looks fine, but if I bake it, it will become a little more softer. So I'll making it a little crispier, slightly strong, and so that from a distance I can see those things basically. That's the whole idea. From a distance, if I switch it off, it's little smooth, still there, but in why after baking it will reduce even more. So that's why I'm keeping it little extra. And still I have a 0.3. So if I want, I can increase 0.5, 0.567, or if I want, I can duplicate layer also, enhance it very easily. Okay, so it becomes, now I can see all the bumps and all those things are soft. They are not very crisp. Here you can see little soft, crispy. Here I have little bumpy skin. Okay, this is fine. So same exact same technique I'm going to follow for my hands, legs, body. For body and all, what I'm going to do, I'm going to apply a noise. Like body and all, I'm not going to add a lot of detail there. Reason, body is already 1 point something million. Let's see what are the, if that leg part I can delete. But this delete won't work. Shift F. Hi, oh sorry, invert. But in this invert, this won't work. If I want to try to delete, this might not work. Oh, worked. So reduce some amount of polygons. Control D. So for body, I'll keep it quite low. And for like hands, and if I want to add more details, I'll separate the hand, because there is a band I can see clearly. So there's a separation. So I don't have to keep it together. So body, the same process. I'll go to surface, add slightly noise, and zoom in. Check any of the part. I can see the noise scale. I can make it slightly bigger, so that from a distance noticeable, it's visible. Apply. Noise is there. So I have forgot to create any layer. So I have to create this layer, and then surface, bake noise. Sorry, make this thing. Oh, my bad. I have to apply the layer. Before applying this, I have to create the layer. Layer, empty, surface, noise, and it's once it's done, apply to mesh. See, now it's part of that layer. So I feel this noise is slightly, can be slightly strong, but it's a female, so I'll keep it a little smaller, less only, because it should be smooth. Usually men's skin is little rougher, female skin is little smoother. So that is like keep it little smooth only. Now, like nails and all, if I want to create, so high poly, like low poly, I can create with the main low poly body only. But for high poly, we have to create separately. Like you have to extract those things from the base model. So let's use that. Those small things. A lot of people, they forget to create nails. Just a mask. Even if it's not like perfectly smooth, I can just simply keep it like this. Both the hands are visible. Anyways, I'm going to extract it so it will become perfect. Extract, it's too much. Fine, accept, deselect, deselect, select nail and shift if I can see. They're like pretty dense, so I need to reduce it. Z-remesher, I'll keep the polygroups so it will create a nice clean shape. And 5K, let's keep it 5K only. 2-3 times. So I'll get a very clean, smooth shape. I can see they are all separate polygroups. So now I have created this BMT. Oh, sorry, BMT. I'll use modified topology so that I accidentally also I should not like so that I cannot touch to them other parts and modify it accidentally. Nail, slightly roundness, volume. This part I'll work on it. I'll push it inside. But before that, I'll just create the nails.
So, but you said there will be no nails in no low poly.
It's not separate nails. Like here we're creating it separately from the body. But in low poly, it will be part of the low poly, but part of the fingers. It's not a separate geometry. That's what I meant.
Okay, sir.
See, with the hands. Yeah, done. Okay, now after doing this, let me isolate. Okay, hands are already isolated. Nice. Shift and nails. Okay, only these two things are visible. So now I have to fix hand. So hand, usually this nail goes inside the skin, right? So that thing I have to create. Push it slightly inside. No need to worry that weird thing that I'll manage. It's slightly inside. It's uneven. No need to worry about that. Now hands, go to layer. There's no layer. Okay. What I can do is, because I have applied this thing already, but hand there is, why there is no layer? Oh, layer is there. Oh, it was hidden. That you can see. Like hidden the half of the part of the body, so it got deactivated. So I have to make sure, like, fix everything, name it noise, then one more layer. This is for like finger details and all. So I can switch off this one. Recording, and this is a like, I don't like this one. This automatically, I don't know why it's applied this poly paint weird color. So the standard brush, push it slightly inside and push the edges slightly outside. And I have hidden that layer, that noise layer, because I have to smooth this thing. So if that layer is visible, it will smooth the noise also. That's why. Then slightly like bump that joint. Slightly prominent. And you can say I'm using standard brush only. Much better. There. Stop recording and switch it on. So now I have the screen information and all this thing. But hands have a lot more detail, not just the select volume and all this thing. have a lot more detail. So that is something I need to add. So I can do it manually also, and if I want, I can do it like with some alphas. VDS. So I'll create layer, switch off, a new layer. I'm switching it off because otherwise it will record whatever you, if you smooth something, it will smooth this layer also. So everything will be recorded. So I'm just keeping all the details separate. Some basic finger, like all those details. These are important. I need to add this thing properly. Then the knuckle is somewhere here. I have to check it, like where it is. Okay, record on. Okay, it's on only.
So we can put the knuckle and these line details in one layer, right?
Yes, we can do that. That will be easy. I already added that in other layers, so it become, so that's why I have to switch it off and switch on and check everything, so that it align. If you do it in one layer, it will be super easy and it will be like accurate.
Okay.
Some random lines here and there. So like for creating this, I'm referring my own hand only. I'm checking and add like every part have different detail. So I'm just adding the few lines here and there. Though this part is not visible, but still in game, we have to create everything in proper detail so that even my character having a close-up shot or anything, it should be perfect. So in gaming, you have to pay attention to each and every part, everything. And then
Sir, can't we use the same pack which you used on the face?
yes, of course, not same pack, but because the
I
hand,
mean, like that way only. Like
yes, that is also possible. Hand textures are available, hand displacement maps and all are available. You can definitely use it.
So you said you'll send that back, right? You didn't.
No, I said like if you like that side texturing XYZ, it's only one pack. Like that's one pack is available online. It's any site wherever you find it, it's that same pack. It's there already.
Oh, okay.
Okay, one more layer. Now, what I want to do is I need to add some volume because only lines looks like a outline. So I need to add slight volume to make it look like little more realistic.
सर अभी ये जो आप वॉल्यूम ऐड कर रहे
Hmm.
हैं, व्हाट इफ आई वांट टू लाइक हम लोग जो नॉर्मल मॉडलिंग में शिफ्ट प्रेस करके स्मूथ आउट करते हैं वो
Hmm.
अगर वो करेगा तो इसका जो लेयर में जो डिटेल्स है
सब चला
वो
जाएगा.
वो भी पूरा जाएगा ना सर?
Yes. So उसके लिए that's what like last what I did, I switched off everything and used it, right? तो
हम्म.
इसके लिए you have to switch off everything and use a new layer and then you can smooth it. So it will affect only that layer.
ओके ओके.
So abhi if I do it, it will affect all the layers. Like this, it will reduce this noise, this line,
हम्म.
everything. So that is something I don't want to do. So इसलिए बहुत like slowly, बहुत low intensity में कर रहा हूँ so that like I don't have to smooth it. Oh, गड़बड़ हो गया. Direction is wrong. So now I want to add this. I cannot do it because I have to smooth this one. So I'll switch off everything. Oh, this thing is irritating. New layer. Soften it. Make this bone slightly prominent and this one also slightly prominent. Elbow. Oh, this elbow is not visible. Not visible. There is no point. So at least my fingers, I have little detail from side. I can see everything. But now it no nails. Control D, D, 2, 3 times. Maybe one more time. Standard brush, and I'll use this alpha. Second. Because nails are not flat. If you check your nails, you have those straight lines. So those things, this is a very minute detail, but intensity is too high. Reduce it. If this is also, if I want, I can do it in layer, but it's a very small part, so I don't want to do it in layer because layer is very like heavy. It increases the file size.
Sir, how do we move the light around in Zealous?
Light,
Yes, sir. Are you
light.
moving the light around?
Yes, with this.
Okay. Sir, आप मॉडल मूव कर रहे हैं क्या?
नहीं, light.
Okay.
So, but then what is the point of adding all these details on nail then?
Like it's
Like, sir,
required.
bake में तो आएगा ही नहीं ना, sir?
आएगा बेक में बहुत हल्का impression आएगा. So basic idea is if you have this detail in nail, so once you bake it, it will like you can use this for generating roughness and all, right? So
Okay.
what will happen, you can separate those lines. So from a, like, yes, from a distance it's not visible, but if you have a close-up shot, in that you can see it. Or suppose you want to have a like portfolio render. For portfolio render, you can use multiple 4K maps, right? That is something we're going to use. Like for skin, head, I'll use a 4K separate map. For body, I'll use a 4K separate map. For cloth, I'll use a 4K separate map, and those cape and all, I'll use a 4K separate map. So multiple maps. So if I want to have a very close up shot, suppose my like end of it, by pose, whatever pose I choose. So if suppose I have a close up shot of hand, so I can increase the texture size of, I can create a nails separately, place it there, and have a 2K map or 1K map there.
Okay.
So everything will be visible. So it's like idea is why we create high poly. In case in future I'm planning to improve the quality of my low poly model, or I want to create a production ready model or production quality render. So in that case, I can definitely use it and directly render it out, right? I don't have to redo the entire thing.
Yes, sir.
That's why we create a very high quality high poly always. And plus the reason, because video games have your game assets plus have cinematic assets, right?
Yes, sir.
All the trailer you see, that's cinematics. That
Yes,
is
sir.
entirely different model, entirely different pipeline. And whatever you play in game, it's entirely different model, different pipeline and texture, everything is different.
Yes,
So
sir.
if I have a high poly, I can use it for my production also, use it for my game also. So those things you need to keep in mind. That's why we focus on high poly a lot and create a very, very, very high poly. Because I'll tell you, like last like I worked this project Final Fantasy. In that project, they gave us a high poly for one character. Each character they gave us around like 1.5 month, 2 month time just for high poly, and you need to think it's like it's professionally given time. That means every day, 5 days a week, every day at least 7 to 8 hours work. Professionally, every day you go to office 9 o'clock and come back by 6, 7 or 8 or whatever time. So every day 6 to 7 hours are productive output. So that much work required during this span of time, like 2 months, that you can understand the quality, right?
Yes,
so amount of quality time given and amount of quality should be proportionate. So if you have 2 month time, that means your quality should be really great. If you have 5 days time, so basic detail is fine.
Okay.
Right. So but it's relative always. Like if you have more time, higher quality expected. If you have less time, so like something like in between average quality is okay. But in game, even if it's 4-day, 5-day, 10-day task, quality is never compromised. You'll always ask to give your best, like try your level best within the given period of time. So even if, like, suppose I'm creating something like this is something, this entire character every day, if I work 6-7 hours every day, within 10 days this entire character, high poly to low poly and texture, everything is possible.
Okay.
Like that much speed, plus regularly have to work, right? Every day, if I 1 hour every day I'm working and you can do this, so that means if I work every day 7 hours, I can definitely finish it in 1 week, right?
Yes, sir.
So that much time, effort have to put in and create, because like once you like pass out and you join a studio, you have to work every day 6 to 7 hours minimum.
Yes, sir.
Minimum, that's like a minimum time you have to sit and work. So and that is something max to max, maybe like entire, like maybe 15 hours, 16 hours. I have worked like 20 hours a day, like 4 or 5 hours, they just freshen up and just for 2 hours break or something. It took slept, but you have to work. Initially, you have to work really hard, because otherwise people won't trust you and they won't give you good quality assets. Right,
Mhm.
right. If you join a new team, until unless you prove yourself, nobody will trust you.
Yes, sir.
So you have to prove yourself and work really hard. So initially, you have to work really hard and prove yourself. So that is really required. Too much of a bug. Okay, okay.
Mhm.
Okay,
Sir,
yes.
so did you start directly into character art?
Not exactly. Yes, like since beginning I started as a character artist only, but because I had a BFA degree, so I used to paint. I used to paint, create concept art and all. So initially they gave me, initially started with props, and then small creatures, small, because that time they had this huge project and where they have like 250 or 260 characters. So that's why they gave me character. So initially they will never give you character, because character is something like, those are NPCs, like some crowd assets. Those things
Mhm.
they gave me. So because a main character they will never give you initially, until unless you prove yourself. Like over the like years and years, you have to prove yourself. You are really good and consistent. Then only they will give you characters, because character is something, if you mess up character, it will mess up the entire game, because that's their highlight USP. Like they're showing, okay, this is my best character, right? So
Yes,
it's,
sir.
you cannot do it, they cannot mess it up. So that's why. So if you become a character artist, you will be like highly prized and plus get paid really well.
Sir, I am actually like, since I'm working on the night, this is like the most interesting part for me. So I'm actually considering it.
So
But
yes, if you want to be character artist, I'll tell you, like if you want nowadays, like my, during my time, like maybe 12, 15 years back, that time market competition was really low and there
Mhm.
were very few studios. And now
Yes.
the studios are everywhere, small, big, all kind of studios, and competition is really high. So the quality of output they want, it should be really like amazing. There are a lot of artists, Indian artists. If you check ArtStation, I'll see my file first. Really amazing artist, ArtStation. I don't know if you guys follow or not.
Yes.
Like, I'm not talking about those Hussein Diba and all.
हाँ नहीं sir.
So I'll show you one artist. He's my friend. He works in Little Red Zombie. Uh, and this is something I like. Dobrial. Yeah. So he's a very young guy. He's, I guess, 26 maybe. And his quality of work you can see.
Yes, sir.
So this is what like he initially started as like basic normal artist only, and he worked really hard. Like I have seen him like every day office. We were working in the same team. We were in the same team, and he used to like office. He's doing his work, and he and one of his friends, uh, Mazhar. Let's see, Mazhar. Yeah, Muhammad Mazhar. So this guy, they're like best buddies. So they both are working on Little Red Zombie now. So they after finishing their day, they go back to their room and they again work. So they again work, again practice until 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock, every day working, again coming back to office, again you have to deliver your assets and again go back home, again practice. That much dedication is required if you want to be a very good quality, a very good character artist. Because character, for character, like anything mediocre or all those things are not acceptable. So because you cannot hide anything, because basic idea is any even a layman can figure out, okay, there is something wrong with this character, because maybe he's not able to point out, okay, this is the proportion problem or some detail problem, but he can clearly say, okay, there is something wrong with the character. Maybe the eye is slightly off, or maybe the like proportion of the nose or something is a little off. That is something anyone can point it out. That's why characters are so difficult, because if there is an issue, everybody can point it out.
Yes.
So that's why like you have to like practice really hard every day, regularly. Like Hussein Diva, I guess you all know, he
Mhm.
used to work for 15, 16 hours a day while learning. So that
Sir,
much,
I don't know.
huh?
Who are you
Hussein
talking?
Diba.
No, sir, no, don't know.
Hussein Diba. I don't know his spelling. It's such Diba. Yeah, Hussein. Oh, E.
Yes.
There's a E is there in between. So he's one of the leading character artists in the world right now.
Yes.
So you can see his quality of work, like he is like super amazing. And you can search in YouTube also. He have a YouTube channel where he posts his work in progress or tutorials or maybe some tips and tricks. You can you should definitely follow him, not just for characters. Like those tips and tricks you can definitely use for your own any other sculpting. Like maybe it's a inorganic stuff. You can use those techniques. And this is like his own self portrait. So I guess Ghost in the Shell you have seen. So
Yes.
most of the thing you see here, he used to be a game artist. Like you see, he used to be a game artist. Now he became a like character artist. He works for movies. He works for games. He works for everything. And the quality of work is like like beatable. Nobody can beat. Like it's super amazing quality. There's a two pack. Here is two pack. If you see his two pack, it's like amazing. And it's real time model. They are not, this is ZBrush, you can see. Then there's a, where is the real time? I guess this is real time. No, this is ZBrush only, I believe. There was a ZBrush model, real time model. Maybe this
So
one.
that below that.
No, maybe I'm not sure.
So
There was
Popeye के बाजू में एक है two part का.
Popeye के पास हाँ, this is the high poly. This is the high poly, I believe. This is high poly. You can see this is high poly, only head. You can see the amount of detail. It
With
looks
the hair and all, how has he made?
ZBrush, fiber mesh.
Okay.
If you want, I can show how fiber mesh is like pretty easy. But only thing with fiber mesh, you need a lot of practice because controlling fiber mesh is difficult. It's super easy, very basic, but like controlling it is very difficult. So all this here, we can definitely create it as ZBrush directly. All this here, and he follows this process. He create all these alpha cards and then bring them into like Max Maya, and usually he use Maya, and then he applies a alpha. So this is something doing this like, very easy.
And sir,
Yes.
so to start with, how many like projects, character projects do we need in our portfolio?
Initially like you can have 2 3 characters, but like I'll give you a very honest thing. Like this is what happens when you join a studio. You cannot join a studio as a character artist initially.
Mhm.
Okay.
You have to join as a prop
Prop
artist.
artist.
So there is no other way. Yes, you should have couple of characters, and then once you join the studio, keep working on them and show your progress to them. Then if that whichever company you join, your industry like studio you join, if they have character, then they will consider you. Or if you want to be full-fledged character artist, polish your work, learn all the skeletons, learn all the entire skeleton, your bones to biped, quadruped, plus learn the muscle, especially for face. Learn all the muscle name, muscle flow, and then you can I guess couple of weeks no, months back, Little Red Zombie, they like had an opening, but now they don't have, but you can check for them. Little Red Zombie, it's one of the best company in available in India. It's in Hyderabad.
Mhm.
Okay, sir.
One of the best company in India available, like for a character. They work on only and only characters. They don't work for any props. They don't work for anything else, only characters. So if you show decent quality characters and then want to join them as a junior artist, so initially they will give you props as in, suppose this is my character. So this character they won't give you. They will give you, maybe suppose this character have some cloth or some props like belt and your bag or some other stuff. Those things they will give you initially. So if you excel them, then they will start giving you characters slowly. So that's why like you cannot join as a character artist until now, unless your quality is like Hussein Diba. right? So that kind of quality if you have, then to like, okay, there is no question, there's no question. So if your quality is like that, so nobody will ask you, okay, be a, like, do a character, like a prop. They'll ask you, okay, can do a character, right? So either your quality like that, or you can have a good quality prop. So initially focus on your portfolio, focus on your small props and assets, small set, small scene. Okay, do not create elaborated huge scene, nobody will check it. Small asset with great detail. Like if you see, if I, like this is like something we started discussing, so I'll show you in my, I have recently collected few things, like somebody asked me, so I collected them. I'll show you like what kind of asset, like for to get a days, initial time, if you want to get a job, like with a in good company, like maybe Technicolor or maybe Rockstar, or maybe some big company, triple A studio, that time what kind of work you should have, what kind of quality. It's not about the huge character, huge scene, it's about the small character and good small assets with good, great, not good, great quality. um let's see.
So, but whatever characters we'll have, we don't have to have like game ready models in all of them, right?
No, you don't have to have a, like game ready models. Like for character it works entirely differently. For characters there are artists, they only do ZBrush sculpting. There are artists, they do only low poly, and there are artists, they do only texturing.
So we can just make the high poly as well.
Yes, of course. But do not rely on that initial days. Yes, later after like 5 years, 6 years, once you start to you working, that time you can choose to not to work on low poly. But initially, no matter what, you have to work on low poly, high poly, textures. These three have to work initially. There is no other way. So I'll show you a couple of assets. So you can see it's not a very complicated model. It's a high poly model baked on this, right? It's a very simple low poly model. You can see this is a high poly with all information, and low poly, you can see there is no volume for anything. It's like all flat. This is all flat. It's all only just baked on it. So like this is, you can see it's a small, it's just a armor, right? That's a
Yes, sir.
helmet and this is like chain link, this armor thing. That's it. Like it looks pretty simple, but creating something like this with great quality takes a lot of time. The finish, that when finishing, that is the most important thing. Like high poly should be, and you can see all these small dents and bumps and everything is there in high poly, and that is reflected in your texture automatically. You don't have to create all this thing. And you know, this normal and your generated normal in Substance is entirely different. But Substance cannot generate something like this. Substance can generate all this the scratches and lines, or maybe a patch. It cannot generate dents. So those things you have to create. So you have to create with very good quality and generate and then bake. It's a simple phone, see, with good quality. You see good low poly model. This is a, you can see 3D model is 13,000 tries, two different texture UV sets, two different textures. You can see everything. I can move it also. Anyways, this thing anyways messes up entire texture. You can see small asset, not very high poly, very simple, and but it like textured very nicely and then rendered very nicely. This is high poly, and this is like they did it in, I believe, I don't know what software, Blender maybe,
Maya.
Maya. Maya, they did it. So you can see this is from Assassin's Creed. It's just a sword. That's it. Sword or dagger, I guess. Dagger. It's a dagger. So you can see the amount of detail. You can see low poly. In low poly, you have this thickness also, slightly. Those thickness is there. So for this, they create a very good quality high poly. And you can see all this welding effect. This is something we can do it. This is effect impression we can generate in Substance, but this kind of like blending we cannot generate.
Mhm.
So all this thing is see amount of detail, and recently you see like it's a pretty simple low poly model, but amount of detail is very good. The model is very good. And let's see, recently one of our college student only, I'll check maybe his issue is there. No, I think, yeah, that's fine. This is our college student only, so I'll show you his couple of works recently he created. This is for their final year project. That's still going on, still going on. So that project, so you can see he used 4K textures for his personal render. He used 4K textures, 8K textures for rendering it out. But the quality of work is very, because clearly it's a very low poly model. It's a very low poly model. All the edges, angles are visible, but the quality of texture is very good. So it's not only your model, it's texture equally, both are equally important. So we created a very good quality, decent high poly and textured everything. Small props. It's not about like huge assets, small props. And it's all substance. You can see the amount of detail. For this, he used 8K map. You see like all these things. So understanding of, because it's not only about the model, it's about texture also. Like if you create a very good quality model, but texture is bad, it will look bad. Right? So it should be like both the things should be decent enough, and rendering also plays a very important role. If your render is not good, it will look bad again. So rendering also, but we have Marmoset, we have Unreal and all, so we can do render very easily because it's all real time. It's super fast and super easy. So you can do this, all these things, create. You can see quality of work, it's very good. This kind of quality is required. And one more thing, like keep posting your work, like updating your work on LinkedIn and ArtStation and CG Society, ZBrush Central. There are so many sites. Up to keep updating LinkedIn and ArtStation at least. Keep practicing and keep on uploading your data. Is keep updating your portfolio basically. So what happens? You develop a network. You develop a network, and because if you like, if you suppose you posted something online and have seen your work, and I am the recruiter, so I'll instantly recognize, okay, I have seen this work, so okay, that means this artist is promising, so let's hire him. Getting up, so it works like, because luck also very important and networking also very important. So network yourself and keep posting your stuff and be active online, not Instagram. Like Instagram, nobody check, like professionally nobody uses it. So a LinkedIn, make sure keep posting your assets, your WIP, your work, your some high poly, low poly modeling, something, like keep posting and connect to all the art, like or the like art lead supervisors or recruiters. Connect them, build your network, start building your network from now on, like start working on it. Because if you don't have proper network, it will become very difficult to get a good job. Getting a job is not difficult. Like getting a job, like, Bangalore is full of game studios. Like every next gully there is a studio, small studios. But like a small problem with like personally, in my opinion, I prefer, if I'm going to start my career, I try to start from the biggest company. So I'll have that name in my resume, and then I can go anywhere and join any company very easily. So start from top and then move down slowly. And that quality also we need to have. If we don't have quality and we approach them, nobody will give us job. So yes, focus on quality as well and work. Okay, too much can. So basically, what I was saying, yeah.
Sir, what about concept art? Like, how do we get, like, Matlab Dev sir told me that we can't go into that directly, so we will have to start with other streams only.
No, concept art you can definitely go directly. I don't know. That is something like maybe he's saying this thing in some other context or something. I don't know, because I have, because I'll tell you. Okay, when that is my time too was different, but I have seen people. They are into concept art only.
Okay.
Let's see. And let's see. Can I see something here? Let me search something. This studio I used to work. I worked for like that Legend of Hanuman. I worked for them. Where are the concept arts? Where are the concept arts? I cannot see. So basically, in this particular studio, they had like a lot of concept artists, and they worked on. They hired directly concept artists, and a lot of people they do concept artists. Yes, concept artists. The quality of work should be really good because based on because you need to have critical thinking. You need to have need to understand the functionality of whatever you're creating, functionality, and how it fits into the story, your timeline and all, and which period and what is the style, everything. And you have to research a lot and then create. So you can definitely, a lot of studio they work on concept art. I know, like this studio Charubi Design Lab, they have a lot of I guess 3-4 concept artists. So
Okay.
they then plus this thing, online, if you check, they will find a lot of artists. I am not in touch with a lot of people, so I don't remember but there are a lot of people, they do concept art directly, like a lot. But the quality of concept art in India, it's market is not that great. Yes, you can go to illustrations very easily, digital illustrations, that is available very easily for publications, magazines, books and all. So going into illustration is way easier, but concept art, I don't know, you need to research about it, what are the companies, because it's not only about quality of work, it's about if there enough opportunity in the market,
Yes, sir.
right? So that is also plays a very important role. So that is something you have to focus. Okay, anyways, too much. I have 4 o'clock, I have another class. Just give me a
Sir, one thing.
हम्म
सर अभी 1 week तो like गया सर, वो extend करने वाला है कि
that 1 week I already asked Vinay sir, because 1 week anyways to completely wasted. So I asked him, so he said most probably will extend 1 week.
Okay sir.
So
Thank you, sir.
okay, so the detail I have added, similarly hands and all I can see. So what I'll do is I'll try to finish whatever is remaining. So within this week we'll finish the high poly. From next week we'll start our low poly and everything. Okay,
Yes sir.
so focus on that, and finish it. Okay, bye bye. I
Bye
have
sir. Thank you sir.
that's okay. Bye bye.